No theme this stream. Today we're just hanging out and drawing, listening to some summer Nintendo tunes. This morning I finished 3 panels for the rough draft of my detective manga called Viable. Also, Rehana hung out with me throughout most of the stream, as she usually does. Hey guys, I'm Josh S. I'm a full-time English teacher working in Japan who also creates manga on the side. What you're watching is an edited down version of the stream I had this morning. If you like what you see, make sure to subscribe, like the video, turn on notifications, and most importantly, join the chat the next time I stream. I go live every weekday at 6 a.m. Japan time. That's 4 p.m. Central Time in America. Alright, enjoy the video! Good morning everybody, and good afternoon to those in America. Today, we are going to be doing a drawing stream, of course, as usual. I am clean and ready to stream. I am running about 30 minutes late, but that is because I took a shower and I shaved. Looking all snazzy. But yeah, here we are. Alright, so yesterday I uploaded a YouTube video, which is pretty cool. Here's the stream that's going on right now, but let's go and, well, actually let's make a new tab and find the YouTube video that I made. And it was based off of my other stream that I made yesterday. And so there's a few critiques, I would say, that I would give myself. Here we are. The first critique, I like the intro, it was a good intro. Second critique, it's not really a critique. Second critique, I have a very clickety keyboard. There were times whenever I just heard my clickety-clackety on my keyboard. I think that might have been a bit loud, and I think it picked it up, the jump cutter. I think jump cutter picked it up and, thought it was me talking. But even so, this VOD was an hour and 10 minutes, and in comparison, the actual live video was an hour and 40 minutes. So it cut off 30 whole minutes of the stream, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm gonna keep doing this. Basically gonna be uploading every day like this. What was kind of difficult about it was I didn't really sleep much last night. I uploaded it at like 12:30 because it took me so long to figure out like a few things. The first thing I had to figure out was that basically Clipchamp, this fella, was not really working too well. He was not acting too hot. Let me show you what I mean. So when I pulled him up, of course he's loading. Let me just open the stream that I was trying to do. Okay, so I got this video in, I got the audio in, but when I tried to bring in my intro, which I think is this one. No, that's the hour-long one. This one. Yeah. When I tried to bring in my intro and my audio specifically, the intro would go in fine, right? But the audio would be stuck on this preparing ... 0%. I kid you not, I waited for like at least 20 minutes before I just gave up and closed the program. So yeah, Clipchamp, do better. So what I did instead is I used CapCut. CapCut is a different program, also free, I think, though it had a lot of pro features that I couldn't really access. So basically, I loaded it into CapCut and it edited it pretty easily. So it wasn't too hard. It was very easy. I basically filmed my recording for my intro, and then I put in music on top of the VOD, basically, that jumps through all of the silent parts. So that's what happened. Oh, and I also had to make a thumbnail. Woohoo! Hello, Rehana. It's good to hear from you. Let's see. I kind of want to make the speech chat audio a little louder. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna boost that a bit. Yeah. But anyway, I had to make a thumbnail as well, and so I'm probably gonna be making a thumbnail for every video. But yeah, it wasn't too much work. It took me a long time to figure out the faulty program that I had to go through.
Test.
Ohayo gozaimasu.
Ohayo gozaimasu. Yeah, I had to go through basically trial and error to see what worked and what didn't. So, also.
Oh, actually, I really like the thumbnail. LOL.
I also put the little date on top left, as you can see, so that way I know that this is what day I did the VOD. Also, I noticed when I was recording my my intro to the video that my voice was lagging. So I don't know. So what I had a filter on my video that had a video delay, and I think that was so it would be lined up with the music and other stuff, but it also caused my audio to be desynced in the video, but not in the stream recording, which was weird. So I'm a bit worried about that. I hope it's not desynced now that I'm recording, you know, live right now. Hopefully my mouth is matching up with my voice. So I don't know. But anyway, today we are going to. I'm gonna have this playing in the background silently, so I can get the watch hour. Hopefully. I'm also gonna like my own video, and
Hopefully LOL.
now I'm going to figure out what we're gonna draw next. So last time we drew. What did we draw? Oh, I don't even have Krita up. Hold up. Gotta load my not my profile, my drawing stuff. Yeah, here's me editing the thumbnail. We were on page 13. There we go. So this is what we drew last time. Nice old Vassa and Hana and Secretary. And now I think we gotta draw Hana realizing what Vassa was saying and turning to the assistant saying, "Have you seen this letter before?" So this is going to be giving us context about the letter. So that's fun. Let's jump right into that. Aha! Is your TTS too loud? Or should I make it louder? What do you think? I also thought it was a little quiet in the video. Also, I don't know what happened to your voices. There was so the voices that you used to have, I thought were a little better. Now it sounds robotic. I might need to adjust that in speech chat itself. So I'm gonna look through that real quick. Probably on your control panel, voice. It might be because it's not British.
Do we all have different voices still?
I hope so. I think I used the British one, which is why it was different. It sounded like you all had the same voice in the VOD, so I don't know. I'm gonna look. Where's the British one? It's in the United Kingdom. There's Libby. Is that the only one? Yeah, let's try Libby.
Yeah, British.
Oh. I think it'll start sounding like women though. This is a test.
This is a test.
Okay, yeah. Can I do multiple? I thought there was a way to do multiple.
Do you want the voices louder? I figured it's better kinda quiet, so it doesn't cut over what you're saying in the recording.
Yeah, I do prefer it a little louder though, so that way I can actually so it does cut to it in the VOD, you know? So it sounds like a conversation rather than just me talking over someone else talking. But I wonder if there's like a mix that I can do. Or maybe it was a male voice for English, United Kingdom. There's Libby. There's Maisie. Was it Ryan? Alright, let's try that.
Testing again.
Oh, I think that was the voice. Yeah. Let's try your voice, Rayana, so that way we can see if it goes to a different TTS like the other one. Because I think that might be it.
Me. Ahim. Do re am I.
Yeah, that does sound different, I think.
La la la. La la la.
No, it's the same voice. Why is it the same? That's... I liked it when it was different. I don't know how to change that. Maybe it's this auto switch.
Lol, we said the same thing, lol.
This one? I don't know how to make it to where the voices are different.
It's okay. You should focus on drawing.
Yeah, but it was so funny. But the lols though. Apparently I can change the voices or preferred me.
We gotta get past one panel today, ha ha ha.
That's true. I'm gonna click this and I hope that'll work. But anyway, I guess we're gonna focus on drawing. Alright. Okie dokie. Okay. So, Hana. We're gonna have a reaction shot of Hana.
This is my voice now. You have to accept it.
I must. must be done. Okay. I'm gonna have a little box of Hana reacting. Maybe. Okay, how am I gonna do this? So Hana, in a moment of realization.
Oh, does it not read the emojis anymore?
What? It might be the. It has to read the emojis. I can't have it not read the emojis. Put in some emojis. Okay, maybe it's just right. How about David? Try again. Emojis.
Thinking face. Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy. Thinking face.
Okay, so
Thinking
the robotic
face.
sounding one does it. I guess
Big
the
spam.
British one doesn't though. Weird. There's so many voices. Brian? Oh, here it is, personality voice. I'll unclick that and click that. Let's do one more.
Test.
Well, we do have... Here's the option. Each user will speak with a different voice. So that's probably what's happening. And I think some of them allow for the emoji speaking, and some of them don't.
I'll just type the emojis for you.
Okay.
Face laugh loudly crying. Ha ha ha.
Yep, there you go. I appreciate that. Okay. Yes. Alright, let me test one more time. Final test. We might just have the same voice connected by the throat.
Final test. Tears of joy, tears of joy, tears of joy.
I think the United Kingdom ones just don't have it. So let's... Bummer. Let's try the New Zealand one. Tears of joy. No, it's so quiet. Bummer, bummer. Bummer in the summer. Let me just keep scrolling. Maybe there's a better one. Welsh. Zulu. And they have so many voices. Alonso. So they have them for specific languages. They have Japanese ones. They all say natural in in parentheses. Microsoft guy. Okay. One more time. Probably not gonna work. So sad. Nope, no tears of joy. I want the tears of joy. Looks like I gotta do the United States one to have tears of joy. Bummer, I like the voice of the English one better, but the United States one actually has the tears of joy. So, yeah, looks like I'm gonna have to stick with either Mark or David. Let's try David again. And then Mark will be...
Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good. Maybe it's the quote-unquote natural ones that make it sound not... that doesn't do the emojis.
That sounds like me. Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy. The one you just played before.
Hold the phone. Okay. Which one do you like better? The new one or the old one? So the Mark or the David? David is the one that you said sounds good.
Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
Do you prefer that one? Or do you prefer the higher pitched one?
The David sounds like my old voice.
Okay, we'll do David. Alright, that's enough tinkering with that. I am 22 minutes into the stream, and we just spent most of it messing around.
I prefer the deeper one, ha ha ha.
That's funny, considering you are a lady. Alright, I'm gonna get some tea. Oh no, my cup is stained. Let's see. What flavor of
Yes,
tea?
for the lols. I think I'm just used to it now.
I'm gonna use my last milk tea that I have. I've been holding off on drinking it because it's got 29 kcal per packet, but I can't resist. These things are delicious. So, we do many things on our streams, oftentimes very silly things, and yeah, hopefully the text-to-speech thing, the personality part where it says your personality voice, if I unclick it and click it again, hopefully that works to where it does have a different voice for everyone. Here's the hope. Hopefully it works.
Hopefully it works.
There it goes. Yeah, I think it might not be the same. I don't know.
Today on Viable.
We might just have the same exact voice, and if like Caleb or Dynamic shows up, it'll be different. But anyway, today on Viable, we are going to be drawing. This is a
Yeah,
Nestle
everyone
brand.
will be me now.
you have assimilated them. This is a Nestle brand. You can see. I didn't know that they had Nestle flavored or Nestle brand. Usually they do like, you know, chocolate milk sort of stuff in America at least. I didn't know they did milk tea in Japan, and they don't do it in America. Oh my gosh, I need to do this in America. This is so good. All right, more trash. Perfect throw. They will become the Hana. Assimilate.
He shoots, he scores.
Yeah.
Clapping hands, clapping hands, clapping hands, clapping hands, clapping hands, and the crowd goes wild.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. All right, mixing up my tea. All right, let's put on some music. Just kidding. There's already music on. I just can't hear it because of my loud hot water / cool water maker. Okay, got my tea. Just gotta mix them up. By the way, I'm doing really good on my diet because literally, I mean, it's only been 2 days, but I just go to the store and I buy the chicken and rice and broccoli. And it doesn't have as much broccoli as I wanted to, so I'm gonna maybe look for a way to buy more steamed vegetables in a bag, maybe, or something. I don't know. Just add it to my meal if I'm really hungry. Steamed vegetables are mostly water, so.
Hey, 2 days consistency is pretty good. Keep it up.
Okay, so.
How about the pull-ups at the park?
Well, I was planning on only doing that on Mondays, and yesterday is my rest day. So today is going to be push-ups in my apartment. Oop, that's hot.
Oh, makes sense.
Yes. For back and biceps, we do pull-ups. For chest and triceps, we do push-ups, or we can do these on a chair or something. How you know, people lift themselves up and they lift themselves up and down like that. They go down and then up and then down and then up. That's another way to do it. And it also works your shoulders. And then, of course, leg day. I'm gonna run home on Friday. Yeah, just gonna walk home. It's a 2-hour walk from my work to my house, and then maybe do squats. I don't know. I don't like. No one likes leg day, but it's well, I guess some people like leg day. Women actually prefer leg day, and they tend to do leg day more than any other day. But for men, it's the opposite. But anywho, let us get started. We need to draw Hana, reacting and then asking.
Which day you like better?
I think my favorite so far is I like doing chest. I think chest and biceps, because like you do these curls with, like, whenever I was actually going to the gym, you do these curls with the dumbbells, and you can feel it, like your bicep getting like swole, and you can visually see it too.
LOL, for me, I don't like actual push-ups. I'll rather do anything else. Face with tears of joy.
Yeah, that tends to happen. I need to figure out how to get Hana talking to the secretary. So I guess I'll show her face, just being surprised right here. I don't need a big one. I'm drawing with an erase with a white. Alright, so yeah. She's gonna be surprised, and then we're gonna have a zoom out of Hana and Vassa with Hana asking the secretary right here. Maybe. It's kind of hard, because it's like an awkward space. Because if I drew Hana this big, it would just be her big ol' face. Ooh, right? So that's a little big. And so I want it to be smaller, but, I mean, does it need to be smaller?
Vassa prob never skips days, sad but relieved face.
Vassa never skips leg day. No, I mean, look at his arms here. They're tiny. Look at these tiny little arms. Sketch Vassa is pretty sketch. He likes to skip. Yes. But yeah, today is push-up day, so I'm gonna be doing a lot of push-ups until I can't anymore, basically.
Ha ha ha.
Okay, so
It would be funny to take these panels and just edit the dialogue to be something completely different out of context.
you totally could, and that's why this is Copyleft. You can do whatever you want with my manga, and I'm really excited for that, actually, for people to just... And look, it's super easy. All you gotta do is open it in Krita, click this, vector layer, click on the vector layer, click the mouse button over to the top left, click on the vector layer until this pops up. And then you can make him say, ew, this is sticky and smells like poo-poo. And there you go. You can totally do that. Very easy. So please do. I highly recommend it. And if anyone also wants to do like translations in Japanese or in Spanish or in Korean or in whatever, go ahead and do that too.
Ha 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 def.
That TTS sounded funny. I was like, ha ha ha, death. Anyway, make him say whatever you want. That's the fun thing about Copyleft.
I'll translate it to English. It just will be saying something silly, ha ha ha.
Okay, so I need Hana to have a reaction. But if I make it like a small panel, I'm thinking maybe like up here, maybe right here. No, maybe here. Why is it going on the very tippy top? Oh. Ah, I drew it on the vector layer. Oh, I'm so silly. Paint layer. I don't want it on the tippy top. I think that's a good side. So that's her reaction, what Vassa just said. And down here, she's gonna be asking the secretary. Okay, yeah, that'll work. Reaction face. How do I draw Hana? There we go. This is the face. Okay. I feel like Hana is literally just making a silly version while I'm doing this. Once again, all the files is in the description of every video. Just scroll down and you'll find it.
Haha, I'm here, no worries.
Hana is always here. Very happy that she's always here. That's why I made her a mod. Which technically I don't need right now, but, you know, it's nice to have.
True.
Circles are hard to draw. This is an oval, not a circle, but ellipses are hard to draw. Okay, that's too elliptical.
On all the videos I'm gonna be in the chat. Smiley face.
Huzzah. That makes me happy. Makes me very happy, yes. That makes him happy, don't you know?
Huzzah. Because I'm a supporter of our dreams.
Oh, you're so swell. So kind of you. I need to buy more of that stuff. That stuff is good. But no, my diet. The dream. But yeah, isn't it cool that the jump cut was able to cut out basically 30 minutes from the stream by just jumping between the videos and by speed running through the quiet parts of the stream? It worked a lot better than I thought it would.
Yeah, the video length was like 1 hour 11 minutes and 11 seconds.
Yeah. While the stream length was 1 hour and 42 minutes, I think. If I remember right. Also, Caleb showed up. We saw a wild Caleb. So I'm always happy when Caleb shows up. He's a good friend. New music. All right, what are you feeling, Hana, music-wise?
Same.
I usually do Zelda. I would love to do Ghibli, but I think Ghibli is more likely to copyright strike me rather than Nintendo. So what Nintendo music are you feeling?
Summer Nintendo.
Summer Nintendo. Beachside Holiday. Or Nintendo Summer Playlist. Which one? I think this one's longer. I'm gonna go with this one.
Kirby.
Oh, Kirby it is. Oh yeah.
Ha 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 ha.
Viable, but all the characters are just Kirby. Poyo! Just every time. And all the text becomes Poyo, Poyo, Poyo.
Poyo. Moshi.
Have you seen Terminal Montage's videos with Kirby?
Kirby.
Terminal Montage always does the Christian Kirby meme, where to defeat the basically like demons that are in
LOL
his...
Hannah is wearing Luffy's hat.
She is. Also, I need to fill this in. But yeah, in Terminal Montage, Kirby is always a Christian, and so like there's the Christmas thing where he has Christmas being set up or whatever. There's whenever it's a Kirby game or whatever, he has like a crucifix and he just starts chanting things to exorcise the demons or whatever. It's really funny. Wah. Wah.
Lol.
Maybe I should shrink this down a bit.
This music is nice and chill.
Yes, very nice and chill. Sorry, I got quiet for a second there. I was just like, that's gonna look like a speed paint whenever I edit that. But yeah, me hungry. That's one thing I noticed though about my diet is whenever I finish my meal, I'm always trying to get every single like grain of rice that's left in there.
Also, I'm glad everyone showed up last stream instead of the one where we were just setting up stuff.
Yeah, me too. That ended up working out, I think, to kind of get the vibe going. Because usually the vibe is, oh, there's a lot of people here, and you know we're hanging out and chatting about different things. Dynamic is talking about his comic, or I don't know if he's making a comic or if it's just a story. And you know, Caleb hops in, makes a ton of hilarious jokes. You know, Omar used to come in too, and Benton would sometimes too, but
Haha,
well,
gotta
I think he only
finish
came
the
in
plate lol to be polite to the person who made it, I guess, haha.
yeah, but I think I finished it that much because I'm hungry. because honestly, like 700 calories is not a lot of food. It's just a small little bento box, really. But yeah, it's good to have that sort of dynamic with the vibe going with everyone. And if they ever miss a live stream, they can just watch the VOD. So, and for my diet, I'm basically eating 700-ish. It's more like 760 calories per meal, and I eat 2 meals a day. So, but yes, I do think I'm hungrier. Like I'm not full whenever I finish my meal, and I definitely crave eating more at the time. But if I just wait for a little bit, the hunger will subside, and I feel satisfied, you know. And it's just because I eat so much anyway, generally. So I'm a big large man who likes to chow down. Actually, the day before I went on my diet, I went to a Chinese restaurant and I bought like 4,000 yen worth of food, which is like almost $30. I bought ramen, fried rice, and steamed veggies. And it was a big bowl of ramen. It was
I think
a whole
too, if
plate
you
of fried
stick
rice.
with it, it'll be easier to be satisfied since you will be used to those portions.
Yeah, I think so too. How do you get a beautiful body, Josh? Diet and exercise. That was how to get 6-pack abs. That's the name of the video. That's a Chester C video. How old is that? Hold on.
Whoa, Chester C.
If you even... Yeah, here it is. 13 years ago. Let's watch this video. Hold on, it's really quick. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta turn on the volume. Wait, I think actually it's there. Yeah. Okay, hold on. And that's the entire video. And with that video, I liked and subscribed. Yeah, Chester Seed, Kev Jumba, and Miga Higa. Those guys were my childhood. I watched them a lot. They were the YouTubers that I watched growing up, and Mystery Guitar Man too. I'm gonna move this up a little.
Lol.
And they were like
Same.
OG.
I watched a lot of Nagahiga. AHH the old YT days.
Yeah, old YouTube, when you didn't really have to worry about, you know. Actually, back in those days, it was amazing if you made more than one viral video. Most of the people were like one-hit wonders. Leave Britney alone. Chocolate rain. You know, all that stuff. Those were like one-hit wonder videos, and they would be known for that video specifically. Nyan Cat and all that. It wasn't until YouTube started, and also the issue with that though is that back then people would just upload spam videos in order to get views rather than, you know, and so in order to combat that,
Oh yeah, Nyan Cat.
YouTube decided to do it based on watch time, rather than simply views. But the issue is they did it on percentage watch time rather than total amount of watch time. So that incentivized people to upload basically 2-second videos, like the one that one was like a 12-second video for like Chester C, but it incentivized people to upload 2-second videos where people will click on it and it'll just be a haha troll lol, and it'll just be a fake video, and it'd get millions of views and it would blow up on trending. So then they changed that to watch time, and I think the watch time had a cutoff to like 10 minutes or whatever. And then that's whenever, like, man, thinking about the meta of YouTube in the early 2000s is kind of hard. But that's whenever you had like gamers, Let's Players start popping up, and drama channels too. And then Vine died. And once Vine died, a bunch of people from Vine started coming to YouTube. And actually, people didn't really like Let's Players when they first started doing it, because they thought it was like low effort videos, and compared to like the skits of Smosh or like the video editing of Freddie W. You know, not Freddie W. Is that who it was? Yeah, I think it was Freddie W. Pretty sure. Yeah, Freddie Wong. Yeah. Gotta draw her ponytail. Okay, so we finished that panel. Yay, we did more than yesterday. Now we need to have her ask the real question. We're gonna ask the secretary, have you ever seen this letter before? So I'm gonna say, Miss, have you ever seen this letter before? And I'm gonna have Vasa turn around while she's reading. So Vasa's on the left side, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, he'll be on the left side. So he's gonna have his back. He's gonna be like this. He's gonna be like this. Turn around like this. Or like this. Yeah, so Vasa's gonna turn around. She's gonna be calling over here. And she's gonna be asking, Miss, have you ever seen this letter before? And she's, maybe hold up the bag, yeah? Okay, I got the idea. Okay. This is a very chill playlist. I'm definitely gonna be adding it to the VOD. Interestingly, whenever I uploaded the previous VOD, there was some content ID detection.
Yay, Kirby. Was a good choice.
But it wasn't by Nintendo. The copyright detector thing didn't detect it for Nintendo. It detected it for a remix of the Nintendo, you know, song, which I thought was really silly. Like, you're copyright claiming things that don't belong to you. You know, it's like, it's a remix of a Nintendo song, but I'm playing the original Nintendo song. You know, that's not the remix. So the remix is copywriting the original, which is wild. You know, I can actually show you that if you want. Let me just finish drawing this.
True, that's so silly. Triangle bod.
Yeah, just a simple bod, triangular. Makes it easier to draw for one, I think, and for two, it's you can just kind of draw from it and go like add the back or whatever afterwards. Just a quick drawing, basically. Ah, my scareta, you know, my tiredness just hit me. Ugh. I actually got like 5-ish hours of sleep last night. 5. It was like 12:30 when I went to bed because of the mishaps and stuff. But now that I know what to do, video editing wise, it's gonna be much easier to just edit everything. So instead of having to wait 2 hours to learn, oh, by the way, my freaking audio can't be imported here for some reason, and it's gonna take forever to do that. Instead of just doing that, I'll know, oh, I just need to use CapCut instead of Clipchamp, so. But yeah, it's weird. Sleepiness is weird. It just kind of hits you, you know? And I noticed this in school too.
To the rescue.
Yeah, I noticed this in school too. When I'm tired, I just get tired and I kind of zoink out for a second, you know? And then it's back to my energetic self. I guess maybe I can control my energy, so I can be more like, that sounded so like hipster. I can like control my energy, but I think of that in like a way where it's like I guess I can go from being like excited and stuff. I can kind of feign it without, and then I don't know, because I'm not really faking it, but kind of hard to describe. So she's kind of leaning forward. I kind of want to reflect that. There we go. But yeah, so if I randomly get quiet, I guess it's okay because the VOD will just kind of skip through it. But yeah, IRL, I'm just sleepy. So even though this is a longer stream, it might be a shorter VOD. Isn't that weird to think about? Also, I'm not sure if 8 times the speed is not fast enough, or if it could be faster. Like maybe I should try 10 times the speed instead of 8.
True, which works out well.
I also hope that my keyboard isn't just being picked up by my microphone and making it to where it's clickety-clackety, you know, like I click it and then it stops the video and slows it down and then it just keeps going from there. I hope it just skips over the keyboard clicks, but I'm not really sure if it is. Like, I don't know if they're too loud or not.
Nah, it's fine.
I love this cute little sketch style I got going on. It does remind me a lot of Kirby.
I think now you don't have to be too worried about the silence, cause it'll look fine in the time speed skip.
That's true. And I guess the more interaction I have with chat, the longer the video will be, which is fine as well.
Yeah, it's smooth. I like the sketch style, haha.
Super cute. It reminds me of Kirby. I guess the eyes do. Little beady eyes. Maybe I should add little lashes. That was a joke that always made me laugh in SpongeBob. A lot of kids didn't understand it, but I did because I grew up in like a Christian household. It was like 30 lashes, and I was like, oh, like Jesus. And Patrick had the eyelashes, and he was like, yeah, floop, floop. It's just that made me laugh. Man, I keep editing these eyes. Super Mario Sunshine, which weirdly not a lot of people liked. I really enjoyed it. But also, Nintendo was really going for that beach theme, like that whole summer sea vibe in the GameCube era. They did it with Wind Waker, they did it with Mario. It was really, really interesting. They did it with their mainline titles, at least. They did it with Metroid Prime. No, I'm just kidding. Star Fox. They had a dinosaur island, basically Yoshi's Island, right? I don't know what I'm saying. But Mario Kart had the, they had the Delfino Plaza. They were dancing.
Yoshi.
Yoshi!
They didn't have a Yoshi game, interestingly. At least not one that I know of. They had Mario Party, which has Yoshi in it. Do I have a drawing of Hana looking to the right? Yeah, here it is.
You've
Look
been
how
coconut
sketchy
mauled.
it used to be. You've been coconut mauled. That's a fun song, Coconut Mall. I went from super sketchy to this is the page where it happened. Sketchy to the style where it's like super crisp and cutesy, and now it takes more time to finish. It looks weird on that side. Maybe I just need to put it here. He has no chin. Yeah, I think this is fine. Oh boy, I'm having fun. Are you having fun? I'm having fun. This is fun. Fun times.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try speeding it up to 10 times instead of 8 times for the next video, and see if it shortens it anymore. Well, I think 8 times fast is good. I still think an hour and like 11 seconds or whatever is still a little long for a video. Especially if I'm doing this daily, right? So, or maybe not, maybe it's fine. Basically drew her whole body here. Let me lower it a bit. There we go, drew Hana. I don't know what to do with her hand, but it'll work. Hands are bigger than people think they are. But just drawing like a little round thing would be good enough. Now we're gonna draw Vassa. I love Vassa's little face. And then we're just gonna draw the back of his collar.
Yeah.
Coconut Mall. This is gonna be just a quick little dance in the middle of the video. I don't like how my chair just automatically just starts making me go downwards. It happens sometimes.
Haha dance break.
It's a good song. Oh wow, that was quick.
Did you play Paper Mario lately?
No, actually, I beat the game. So, there is after post-game content, right? I wanna drink some more tea. Okay, I have about an hour left. Not an hour, more like 45 minutes. There is post-game content, but I haven't really, after beating the whole game, which I haven't really done since I was a kid, I kind of just stopped playing. I am tired. I need more caffeine. My caffeine patch. It's just tea. I do not endorse drugs. I just drink it in the form of caffeine. Okay. Uh-oh, my water heater is running out of water. I need to refill that tonight. Ooh, it really pours hot water. And that's another thing I need to make sure to do is drink more water. But yeah, I haven't played a video game in a good bit. It's been a minute actually since I sat down to play something. I'm shrinking. See how low my chair goes? It's like it just does it automatically. There's something, I don't know, something in the maybe I'm just heavy. It's just like, I give up.
If you could cosplay as a character, who would you be?
Probably.
Any character from any franchise.
That is a good question. I would be, when I was a kid and much skinnier, I was probably gonna say, I would say like Ryoma Echizen, but that was also when I was shorter too, from Prince of Tennis, Ryoma. But now that I'm bigger, actually my personality more matched Kikumari Eiji from the same series. I'm much more bubbly and go with the flow sort of guy. But nowadays as an adult, I'd probably say, that's a hard one actually. Let me copy this. Maybe a video game character like Dark Link or something, you know?
Nowadays as an adult, ha ha ha.
Yeah. But yes, I never did get the cosplay when I was a kid. I don't want to tell us. Yeah, so probably, I don't know. It'd probably be, I think I would rather have someone who I fit, like,
Okay, what genre anime would you want to live in?
body-wise. But some of the anime characters are, like, not black-haired, so. What genre of anime would I want to live in? Probably sports genre. Probably, like, yeah, probably isekai. I like isekai. It's got fantasy, it's got pretty much all I would ever want. No, hold on. I'm more interested in like being a royal person rather than being a noble or a king or of part of the monarchy. So I guess isekai, where you can go into a fantasy world that has that, is fine. It also comes along with orcs and different things. I would just prefer it to be like not as many scary things.
I was hoping you wouldn't say isekai lol even though it's your fave genre.
Actually, rom-com's my favorite genre. I just happen to watch a lot of isekai. But I wouldn't want to do rom-com because I respect women. Because I respect women. And I would not want to be in a situation where I accidentally trip over someone and land on top of them with my face incredibly close. And
LOL, you could be in a love triangle though.
I could be in a love triangle. I would be like, every time I watch a rom-com, it's like, I feel like a person who's dying of thirst watching a man drown, you know? There you go.
Lol.
So, I mean, I've kind of been in a rom-com before. I've had many girls like me all at the same time. And I was first chair clarinet in band, so it's not like it's new to me to be the center of attention in regards to a bunch of women. Because most of the men who played clarinet, they moved on to bass clarinet, and I was just really good at clarinet. And the only people who were in the clarinet section outside of me were women. Were a bunch of young ladies, and so a lot of them had a crush on me. But I'll tell you, man.
Squidward noises.
Squidward noises. Hold on, I can't even do Squidward. SpongeBob. I'll tell you, being the people girls have a crush on, it's not as grandiose as you would think.
You were more of a squilliam.
Yeah,
Lol.
Squilliam. Bold and brass. More like belongs in the trash. That's not even Squilliam, but yeah, anyway.
Ha ha ha.
Squidward's voice is literally the villagers from Minecraft. If you go, yeah, that's Squidward.
That's so true.
Squidward,
Ha, ha,
you
ha.
killed him. The boy cries you a sweater of tears, and you killed him. Kill him! There's a lot of SpongeBob quotes that are just like ingrained in my mind. Squidward, I'm so glad to be here with you. It's just you, me, and this 30-foot wall you built in between us. Yeah. It's such a stupid.
Lol.
Okay. Cool. We got 2 panels done today. Twice as much work as last stream.
Yeah, classic SpongeBob supremacy.
Supremacy. Classic SpongeBob is better than modern SpongeBob. I'm just gonna say it. After the first movie, it kind of went downhill. That being said, there's some good episodes from season 4 onwards. It's just that every episode was a
Agreed.
banger on episodes 1 through 3, on seasons 1 through 3. It's just I adore those seasons. Okay, what do I do next? Ma'am, have you seen this letter before? She says, yes, I have. And then ask her about the courier. Okay.
Okay then, if you could make a new Disney princess, what would you make her like?
She would be playing tennis? No. Personality-wise, or like, let's see. I would actually make her a little girl for most of the movie. You know?
LOL, I think there aren't enough Disney princes.
Like 7 or 8, maybe 10 or 11, like by the end. Because I would want her. I would probably make a story that isn't necessarily like romantic. Like maybe there's like childhood romance, like in Ponyo or whatever. But like, I wouldn't make like a romance that you would typically think of when you think of princess movies. I would probably have themes of a father and a daughter, and their relationship, and how a little girl wants to, she feels very restricted and wants to grow up, but her father just wants her to have a good childhood and doesn't want her to have the same sort of childhood that he had, where it was all based on like diplomacy and being proper and all that. He just wants his little girl to be a little girl. So it's kind of like that dynamic, I would think.
Aw, that's interesting. That sounds like a really sweet story.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of have that sort of thought, because like in a lot of like stereotypical kingdom sort of princess and prince stuff, you'll see them like overexerting their children. Like these are kids who are grown to be prim and proper, and they have to address their parents in a certain way, and they're kind of distanced away from their parents, and that really affects the psyche of a lot of children. So I kind of want to flip that on its head and have an actual caring father, when it comes to like the kid's personality. And that's kind of what I kind of see with my own parents. My sister was kind of rebellious, and she thought that my parents were like dragging her down.
Yeah, caring father.
But yeah, I think he just didn't want her to grow up too fast a lot of the time. But I'm just gonna put this, and I can delete it later. And then here.
Yeah, they're differing perspectives.
And really, all you need for a story is a conflict, right? And that conflict can be anything. It can be, oh, I love this man, but he doesn't love me back, or I don't know if he loves me back. That's the general, like, I don't know why I said it that way, but that's kind of like the general romance sort of thing. Or you can have straight up,
True.
my best friend, he betrayed my village, and I need to go change his mind, and I'm gonna be the Hokage. Like it can be like an actual fight, right? So for the conflict to be not really all high stakes, I think that would be pretty cool, pretty neat for a little princess story. Because really the lesson I learned growing up, and I'm the youngest, so I could have, most of my childhood I was kind of spoilt. I didn't really get in trouble. They just kind of were much more relaxed with me. But what I mostly learned in my childhood, based on pretty much everyone around me, was I need to enjoy my childhood. I'm a kid. I'm gonna let myself be a kid. I'm gonna go play around with other kids and have fun. Being an adult is hard. I see like all these kids that my teachers have to deal with. I see all these, my parents, they were dealing with kind of a bratty girl and a distant older son. So I'm just going to be a kid and love my parents and enjoy my childhood. And that's kind of probably the best decision I think I've made as a kid, is just to be a kid. So, My brother is generally distant, though. I'm not saying it's his fault or anything, but that's just because he's more introverted. Eventually, when I was in high school, my dad is like, Josh, you gotta do something productive.
WW.
And that's when I actually started my Nisekoi dub. I was like 17 or 18. He's like, you're almost a grown man, dude. You gotta... Now's the time to start preparing and doing things that are productive, because you're gonna be an adult. I had a good childhood. I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of basically having fun and not caring too much about things. And I hate that a lot of kids don't get to experience that. Either because they're too silly and they think I need to grow up fast, or because they're forced into it and they have to grow up fast, which is oftentimes due to like divorce or like familial problems. How big are her glasses, kids? And I just want more kids to be kids. Make kids kids again, you know? Okay, I'm gonna... This has been a productive stream. I mean, I know I haven't gotten the page done. Before I was thinking, I'm gonna get a page done a day. That's not happening. But, honestly, third stream back, almost done with page 13 out of 75. If I were actually being rough with it, and I wasn't caring about how it looks and being, like, all cutesy and all
Yeah,
this,
pretty
right?
productive.
It'd probably be a lot quicker, like how I was doing for, like, the older pages here. I could probably get a page done a day if I drew everything like this. So, but nah, I've grown attached to the cutesy look of this. So, I mean, maybe if I do draw it quicker. Maybe I just need to draw more and then I can be quicker if I draw more. I think that happens generally anyway. Like, you tend to be slower if you don't draw as much. And so the more confident I am with my lines and the more...
We might even make it to Fun Friday this week.
Yeah! By the way, for those who are watching the VOD, on the weeks where I stream every day, I do a Fun Friday where I play a video game. And this week, I'm going to continue playing.
Yeah, draw more. Sick less.
Yes, if I get sick less, for sure.
Vitamin power.
Vitamins! Vitamins! I was this years old when I realized that non-American speakers, probably British and New Zealanders, and Australians say vitamins. I don't know if Australians do, actually. There we go. Good old drawn secretary. Yeah, I think I would be quicker also if I didn't switch tabs so much, like doing this, you know? I would be quicker if I just...
don't say it like that, haha.
Vital mans. I think I'd be quicker if I just drew, and maybe if I had it like on this screen, if I had the reference up over there instead. So I'm gonna actually do that. Put that up here, so that way I can just look at it when I need to instead of jumping. Alright.
Her hair
This
is so
lady-
poofy fluffy.
She's a poofy floofy secretary. And then...
Nice music.
Very true. What's this song called, actually? This one. It's Craft Island from Yoshi's Woolly World. Drawing women is hard. For obvious reasons. I just try to draw like one line and try to make it look good. And then it's just like, nope, that doesn't look good. I'm like, okay. Try again, and then try again, and then try again. I'm just gonna sketch it out now instead. So here's her body, chest.
Oh, ZZ.
Getting
Snorlax.
sleepy? A little too relaxing.
Snorlax should be a verb.
Snorlax? Snorlax? I am Snorlax.
I'm gonna
right
go
now.
Snorlax.
I'm gonna go Snorlax. Yeah, could be a verb.
This music is so Snorlaxing. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah. It is very Snorlaxing. Making me want to sleep, actually. Makes me want to snore and relax. At some point I just need to say good enough. Just,
Exactly.
yeah, that's good enough. And then, control E. Perfect. Alright, I think that's the last song, huh? Let's look how much time we got. Okay, it's actually almost time to go. Got 15 more minutes. Here we go. Let's do Yoshi. Or, actually, this is cool.
Speed round.
See if we can finish this third panel. Okay. Oh no,
You have
My
2
pen
minutes to
disconnected.
finish that panel.
My pen disconnected. Ah! Well,
Ready,
looks like that's the sign.
set,
Let me try again. Hold on.
go.
Okay, it's working. Cool, perfect. I have an idea. Let's just take Bikini Bottom and push it somewhere else.
LOL 2 minutes was prob way too little for a speed round LOL.
Yeesh. It's okay.
And that's time. Speed challenge failed, face with tears of joy.
Rip. That was close. Okay, how do I add a new paint layer? Is just insert? Okay. Because if I can do that, I can find the insert button. Is there an insert button? If there's a shortcut for that, then I think I'd be quicker doing stuff. But basically I'm done. Let me just copy this, paste that, put it over here, and dialogue time.
Yeah, you were actually close.
Oh boy! Let's perfect. I was like, where did I put my pen? How do I go down a layer? I wonder. Switch layers. There's gotta be a shortcut for that.
Control plus Alt plus Delete. LOL.
Alt F4.
Ha ha ha, that's even worse.
Maybe I should add a speedrun timer on the bottom. Yep, that's time. Alright, we did 3 panels today, not bad.
At least ITLL prob ask you to save before it closes.
Yes. Good thing I saved already.
Yeah, speed round timer would be fun.
That would be fun. I'm gonna figure out how to do that real quick. Let's go ahead and add that while we have 4 minutes. Speed run timer. Oh, it's called Live Split. That's what. All right. Okay, so it's a timer program. Okay. Okay. How do I download it? I just download it. Okay. Okay. How do I use it? Oh, Linkus. He made a live split tutorial. I love Linkus. 20 minutes. Okay, that you run the program, and then you do a window capture of live split. Okay, that's easy. And then if you want it black, okay, yeah, I got it. I'm smart. SMART. All right, let's let's extract this. Okay. I'm actually gonna put this folder. I'm going to just call it live split, and I'm going to put it in this PC. Open a new tab. Okay, put that out here, and program files. Put that in here, and continue. All right, cool. Did that. now there should be a program, livesplit.exe. Yes. Aha, there it is. You can see it, or I can see it. Here it is. It's a little split timer. Okay, cool. We can control. Oh, we can just start it, and we can add hotkeys. Nice. Okay. So I'm gonna put this in a capture window. Put it as a window capture. Live split. Yep. And then there it is. It's on top. Put that on the bottom. I wonder if I can make it bigger. Oh, anyway. Oh no! Your voice!
Like give yourself 5 to 10 minutes to finish a panel. If you win the challenge, you get to live kitchen knife LOLJK. Ha ha ha. Yay. Is this thing on? My voice.
Sorry.
Sad face. Loudly
Sorry.
crying face.
I'm gonna put it above Lucy. And
Oh, I hear it now lol.
yeah, I just had to catch up. Okay. Alright, so I'll put live split there. I'm gonna figure out how to start it or how to set the timer for it. Okay. Put that here. I know how to start it, but let's control edit split maybe? Oh. Interesting. I wonder if it can have an alarm. Probably not. Anyway, let's start the timer. Where is it? Start. Control. Start. Aha! Speed run! We're speed running, gang. Yeah. Anyway, it's time for me to go home. Not go home, I am home. It's time for me to go to work. So thanks again for watching, Hana. And anyone who's watching the yeah, it is counting up, isn't it?
But it's
I
counting
would have
up.
to start at a negative number for it to count down.
Shouldn't
Well,
it count down LOL?
Let's try this.
Bye, have a nice day.
Let's reset it. And then we gotta do this. We gotta start timer at -10. Yeah. And then whenever I start it, there you go.
Safe
Minus
trip
10
to
seconds.
work.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Good
1.
work today.
Happy New Year! Yeah. I'm a gamer, guys. I'm a gamer. Yes. Good work today. Had a lot of fun. Woo!
Haha DW will be your countdown alarm lol.
Why, thank you.
He'll tell you when time is up ha ha ha.
Should I have it up here with Lucy, or should I have it like down here next to, or behind? Maybe on the left side. Hold on, let me. Oh, look,
Yeah,
alright.
behind Lucy.
Behind Lucy. Okay. And then Lucy's in front of it.
Lucy alarm clock.
I should put it right here. And then if I start it
No in
at-
front.
This is second. Yes. So 1 hour and 30 minutes. You would have to convert that into seconds. So, or would I? Maybe it would be -10:00, and that's 10 minutes. Let's try that. Yes. Yes, that's 10 minutes. Perfect. Also, I gotta put it in front. Right there. Gotta hide her shoes. Yay. Perfect.
Yay. Perfect.
Okay, I'm gonna edit this a little bit. I'm gonna scooch it over this way.
Looking forward to using it next stream.
I could also shrink it and put it in between Lucy's legs. So that's a little weird, but there you go. She's standing on the timer. That should be fine. Yeah, that'll work. Cool. Oh, hold on. I have an idea.
Yeah, that works too.
Let's move her here and then put her above it. So she's just standing on top of it on her tiptoes. Huh? That'll work.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna stop this. That pauses it, and then I reset it, and I can just edit it later. Cool beans. I've gotta go. It's 8:35.
How can Lucy stand on top of something if she isn't real? Surprised
know.
face.
We'll never know. Oh, my chat box. Oop, there it is.
Bye.
Fairly well. Ta-ta. Toodaloo. Thank you for popping in on my stream. We'll continue next time on Viable. And yeah, it's gonna be fun. I gotta finish my tea real quick. I didn't even drink any of it. Oh, tea chugging stream. Ah, that was strong.
Bye bye now. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye now. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. That's all. Toodaloo. Very well. Auf Wiedersehen. Matane. Toodle.